Welcome to your sacred threads of flow. Beginning seated, palms pressed into heart center, take a few breaths in and out. Hands float to your knees, stirring the spine around to the right, taking big circles, circumduction of the spine. Each time you return to the center point, checking in, and then take it in the opposite direction, bending the elbows, drawing yourself forward, and then arching into the back. Coming back through your cow spine seated and into that cat spine. Find a few more rounds of seated cow and cat. And then sweep your left leg open to the left so that shin is parallel to the long edge. Big inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead and twist to your right from your deer pose. Bharad Vajrasanas twist. On that next inhale, sit tall, arms sweep up and overhead. Exhale, drop the left hand to the floor outside your left shin, right arm reaches. Big inhale, bring it back up and twist to the right, repeating that Bharad Vajrasanas twist. Inhale, arms reaching up, repeating that mermaid lean to the left. Right arm could reach or wrap. Inhale back to the center line, make fists with your hands. Exhale, tip from the hip, bringing it down into an active stretch here. Dropping fingertips to the earth, begin to wave your torso towards the floor slowly, drawing that spinal wave from low to high. The next time you lower, start to find the space to slide your left leg even further back, coming into pigeon pose on the right side. Setting yourself up, strong pigeon, maybe a prop under the right hip, or perhaps walk elbows to the earth, or bringing a block under your chest or belly. Stay with your breath here. You could even turn the elbows wide and place the forehead down on stacked hands. Inhaling your breathing in, exhaling your breathing out. Walking the hands back under the shoulders slowly and rolling to face the long edge of your mat. Right foot comes against that left inner thigh. Sweep the right arm up for Janya Shirshasana revolved. Perhaps that right hand touches the left foot or maybe not. I love to bring my left hand across to my right knee. Breathing here, opening the side body, and then sweeping it back up. Turn that right leg so you're facing in a twist towards what used to be the back edge of your mat. Left arm wraps around the right knee and twisting to the right. Big breath. Twisting back to the center line, crossing that right leg over the left and stepping the bottom of the left foot to the earth for some rocks in your figure 4. Placing your hands in a comfortable position behind you, press up into your figure 4 tabletop. Squeeze those hips up and then begin to descend again. Slowly slide that left foot forward, reach the right leg out in front, climb the left leg up, find your boat pose. Squeeze tight, breathing here. 3, 2, 1. Drop the feet to the floor and give it a big windshield wiper from side to side. Good job. We'll set up for the other side. Right leg sweeps back to the long edge of the mat. Inhale the arms up, twist to your left in that deer pose variation. Inhale the arms back to the center. Drop the right hand. Left arm reaches past the left ear. Inhale it back to the center. Twist to the left. Bharad Vajrasanas twist. Inhale, bring it back to the center. Over towards that mermaid lean to the right. Left arm could always wrap behind you. Inhale it back to the center line, make fists and lean out actively over that left leg. Finally, dropping fingertips to the earth, begin to wave into a spinal roll, taking it down towards the floor and pressing back up, listening to the internal rotation of that back hip, propping up as needed. Slowly lowering enough to send the right leg all the way back into your pigeon pose on the left side. Wiggle that leg internally rotated and set yourself up in your pigeon. Always the option to stay seated upright or begin to walk the elbows down to the earth, lengthening out through the spine. You could stay here, or you could turn your elbows wide and rest your forehead down on stacked hands. Return to your breath. Slowly walking the hands back underneath the shoulders, rising back up so that you could rock onto your left hip and open to the long edge of your mat. Left foot comes against the right inner thigh and left arm reaches up and over. Perhaps you touch that right foot or maybe not. I like to bring that right arm across and touch that left knee. Revolving side body opening, sweeping back up. Wrap that left leg around to face the short edge of your mat. Right arm wraps around the left leg, left hand drops behind you to twist. And then as you unwind, cross that left leg over your right leg, slide the right foot in and rock your figure 4. Hands a comfortable distance behind you, getting ready to set yourself up for that reverse tabletop. Bring the legs back to the center line in your time and begin to press into that right foot to lift the hips. Squeeze the hips up. And then lowering down slowly, sliding that left leg up high, that right leg up high, finding your boat. Yogi Peace fingers could grab your big toes, or you could reach your arms up and overhead to intensify the boat. How slowly could you roll all the way down? Could you keep that hollow body? And then hugging knees into the chest, give yourself a reset. When you're ready, slowly rolling onto your back and begin to release the left foot down and hug the right knee into the chest. Cross that right leg over the left and reach behind the left knee for a reclining figure 4. Option is straighten that left leg up in the air as you intensify the stretch. Hands could sweep behind your head and you could find a few crunches here. Exhale to curl and crunch up without pulling on your neck. Flex the right foot for a little protection in that knee. And then reaching back for that left leg, hug it all in. Step the left foot down. And slide that right leg up towards the sky. Point and flex the foot as you reach both arms up. Yogi Peace fingers on that right foot, hook the big toe, and climb both feet open into happy baby pose. Give it a little rock or stay still if that feels like you. Drop the right foot this time, left ankle crosses over. Reach behind that right leg and pull it in figure 4. Option to straighten that right leg up in the air. Or maybe even add the hands behind the head and begin to curl and crunch up. I took about 8 crunches here, but you could shorten that or lengthen it out. Remember, you're exhaling to crunch up. And then releasing back down. As you drop the right foot, you're going to extend that left leg up into the air and point and flex your left foot, both arms reaching up simultaneously. Hooking that left foot down, half happy baby. Right leg comes up to meet, finding your happy baby pose. And then elbows find your knees, reclining crow, curl and crunch up, and then press all the way up and back to reclining crow. Again, return back to happy baby. We'll do this a few more times. As you come from happy baby, elbows find your knees, curl and crunch the upper body up, and then press up into that little handstand pike shape. Back to that reclining crow, and breast and happy baby. Give the hips a good stretch. Let's repeat that whole sequence one more time. Reclining crow, push everything up to the ceiling, hollow out the body, back to reclining crow, and back to happy baby finally. You could decide to end your practice here or combine it with one of the other videos in this sequence. If you're ending now, remember Shavasana.